Hey guys, it's Kadena Millionaire here. So in this video, I want to go over why Kadena has a really good shot at basically at least 10xing to 100xing in 2021. Okay, so I'm extremely bullish about Kadena, and let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so this Kadena website, and currently Kadena is priced at $2. Okay, so the first thing that I want to really cover here is that the whole market had a huge dip here because of the China FUD and economical situation of the whole world. And Kadena basically didn't dip at all. It kind of dipped, but it started dipping before that. Okay, so we hit a high of $2.40. So yeah, we kind of dipped here, but at the same time this whole rally here was absolutely crazy. So yeah, but still we have increased in price a lot, and within a couple of days, for example 14 days, look at the 14-day chart. So it's just, we are just going up. I love that it's not parabolically going up, because those usually come down fast. They always come down fast, in fact, but this kind of like steady growth is absolutely fine for me. I just love that Kadena has been printing money uh, for this past couple of like a month or so, and in the September it basically really started to go up, but it has been going up steadily since the August. Okay, so like you can see, so these kind of dips are not that kind of a huge deal in my if you look at the bigger picture. And in this video I want to really look at the bigger picture. So what Kadena is. Okay, so Kadena is everything that Bitcoin and Ethereum is not, plus some. Okay, so if you look at the chart here, you can see Bitcoin and Ethereum, they both are proof of work. Now Kadena is also proof of work. So let me explain you. So Bitcoin is secure and decentralized, but it's not scalable because there's only one blockchain. Okay, it's only one chain. Okay, and Ethereum, the same thing. It's secure and decentralized, but it's not scalable. So the problem with proof of work is that it's not scalable. Okay, or that at least what people think. But in fact, Kadena is scalable. Kadena is decentralized, secure, and scalable proof of work blockchain. Which means that if you look at the top 100 coins here, the proof of work coins are top 2, basically, at least the most valuable ones. And proof of work is still the most secure blockchain. Okay, so if you look at proof of stake, let's say Cardano, Solana. Okay, got just a couple of one. There's like basically everything else is proof of stake. So proof of stake has a lot of flaws in the way it operates. I will create more videos about like a proof of work versus proof of stake, and Kadena versus these other currencies. I will create those type of videos a lot. But in this video, I want to more focus on why the price can shoot up extremely high in 2021. Okay, and by the way, comment down below what kind of Kadena videos you would like me to create. I'm here to just create videos about Kadena because I'm so passionate about Kadena. Okay, so because it's innovative, and but I believe it's the next step when it comes to blockchain technology. Okay, the proof of stake systems are not secure and decentralized. They are scalable, but only at a certain point they are scalable. But what Kadena has, it has insane security, because how Kadena works compared to, for example, Bitcoin, and how it's achieved the scalability is that Bitcoin has only one chain. Okay, so one chain. Now what Kadena has is Kadena can scale the multiple chains, and the more chains are, the more secure the system is, and the more chains are, the more scalable it is. Okay, and proof of work with proof of work comes decentralization. If you look at proof of stake systems, for example, they are extremely centralized, and the staking is kind of like a Ponzi scheme, in a sense that you can only get staking currencies from the other people who are selling. You can't get it anywhere else. But if you look at proof of stake, you can mine it every single day. I will create videos about Kadena mining if you're interested about that one. but definitely comment down below like more about it. So that's that. So that's why Kadena's like use case is huge, because it solves the dilemma of scalability, security, and decentralization. Okay, but that's not all. Kadena is created. The creators of Kadena have. I'm going to create a video about the creators, also one by one. But what I want to quickly here in this video say that they are extremely smart. So that's the point, and they have created smart contract language. Okay, so they have the Bitcoin's robust proof of work, security, and decentralization, and scalability in Kadena with the different chains. But they also have smart contracts. Okay, so Ethereum is smart contract language is called Solidity, and Solidity is it's very hard to use, and basically it's like first through the door, so it's like it's not perfected. It's like there's a lot of flaws, which creates a lot of problems. That in itself creates problems, but then when you create blockchain dApps with Solidity, it's kind of like limited in a sense that when you start doing bigger project, it becomes very hard to make it extremely secure. Okay, with Solidity. And if you look at like bigger to get like a lot of like that, like basically for people to start using blockchains, like big enterprises and industries to use blockchain, it has to be 100% secure, the smart contracts. Okay, so with Kadena they created Pact smart contract language. Okay, so it's very easy and safe language for creating blockchain applications. So they do basically everything Ethereum has good in it with the smart contracts and everything, and they got rid of all of the bad stuff. Okay, so for example, Ethereum is not scalable, which means that there are a lot of like these layer 2 solutions, but the more complicated it becomes, so Solidity is complicated, smart language, smart contract language, and when you add layer 2 solution on top of it, it becomes very confusing. And if you know about helicopters crash very often, so don't use helicopters, by the way, because there are so many moving parts on helicopters. So when one more part, so the more moving parts you have, the higher the security risk is. For example, if you look at Bitcoin, there is not moving parts, it's just a Bitcoin, and it's just that's what it is. So the smart contract language Pact and the whole Kadena is used and created by having that in mind. Okay, so no other cryptocurrency out there has solved the scalability, decentralized, and security problem, and they also have smart contracts. Okay, because the smart contracts has to be readable in readable format. You can actually read Bitcoin code, like anybody can read it, but when it comes to Solidity, it's impossible for lawyers and all the regulators and people to understand what's happening. But with Pact smart contract, it's very easy to do it. Okay, so that's a huge advantage. Okay, so here's for example why use Kadena. So like I touched on it, so it's speed and it's scalability. Okay, because they have multiple chains and they can scale to so many chains as needed, so it's scalable. Okay, so you can see here control connectivity. So hypermed method permission network connects to the public blockchain, enabling custom service architecture for most demanding use case requirements. And then security and simplicity, like I touched that quickly here. And what I also want to say that keeping those things that I said in mind, when you add to that there's coming huge news for Kadena. So they have been building since 2016, and now they have finally ready to roll out their basically blockchain for everyday use, public blockchain and enterprise and all this good stuff. Okay, so there is Kadena swap, KADEX. It's called KADEX is coming. So basically that is a swap where you can swap cryptocurrencies, and it uses Kadena. Okay, you can swap there, and there's tons of new updates coming, for example NFTs and all that good stuff, and I will create more videos about that. Okay, I hope that you found this video helpful. Definitely share this video on Twitter and share this with your friends, because this is like the key takeaway on why Kadena is such a powerful blockchain, and that's the reason why I think that it will go to higher prices. And I also want to quickly here say that now that we have all these good things, what I just said, and all these advantages over other blockchains, okay, now when we combine that, is very extremely bullish. Now when we combine that with actually the low circulating supply, so let me show you. So when we come here and look at KDA circulating supply, we can actually see that the circulating supply right now is very limited, and that creates let me rephrase it. So when the circulating supply is such a low number, and at the same time when people buy Kadena, they know what they're buying. They understand that this is insanely bullish cryptocurrency and with huge fundamentals, and it is absolutely mind-blowing. So they are not selling, even though, for example, we dipped a little bit here. Basically, there are people, crypto veterans are buying these cryptocurrencies because they understand the utility of this token, and they won't sell, okay, and the supply is limited. So when the supply is limited and when people are not selling, the price is going to increase just because of the supply and demand. Okay, so demand increases as Kadena becomes more hyped because of the real value it's providing, and also the supply is low and limited because people are not simply selling. Okay, and it's going to be so I'm going to create a video about tokenomics of Kadena, and it's going to be a very good video. So anyway, so that case in mind, plus the utility and the real value of the token, plus that we are currently on bull market. Okay, so I believe that the bull market is going to continue to 2022, and there definitely going to be some kind of peak at some moment. But during the peak, I do believe that Kadena can easily go to, like, I can see Kadena going to 10x here, so over $10, but I can also see Kadena going to like $100 easily. Okay, because when the projects and when the utility kicks in and people FOMO in, it's going to get insane. So I'm here to record the ride here, and yeah, definitely share this with your friends and family or whatever, and on Twitter, because that would help people to understand that how good of a project Kadena truly is. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe, guys, so I'm going to create more content. And also comment down below what kind of videos you would like me to create. So if you want to know more about Kadena, what would you like to know, and I will create the videos. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Stay bullish, guys, and let's go.